For this exercise, we are going to be drawing a dog like the one you see here. Before we start, there are some things you should know. 1. Wait for all the instructions of each step to be given before you start drawing. 2. You can pause the recording and go back at any time if you need a direction repeated or more time to draw. And 3. We will periodically check in to see how the drawing is coming along. Let's get started. Step 1. Draw 6 quarter-sized circles in a horizontal line across the middle of the paper. These should touch but not overlap. When you're done, it should look like you've lined up 6 quarters in a straight, horizontal line. These will be the feet and jowls of the dog. Step 2. Draw an upside-down U, big enough for a silver dollar to fit inside it, directly above the second and third circles, counting from the left. These circles are the jowls of the dog. The upside-down U is the head of the dog, and it needs to touch the outer edges of the jowls. This is what your dog should look like up to this point. Step 3. We are going to draw a dime-sized circle between the dog's jowls. The circle is near the top of the 2 circles and slightly overlaps both. When you're done placing the circle, color it in with your pen or pencil. This is the nose of the dog. Step 4. Now we will draw the eyes. Above the jowls, draw 2 nickel-sized ovals, one above each circle. The bottom of each oval should touch the circle or jowl that it is above. Then draw 2 smaller ovals within the ovals we just drew and color them in. This is what your dog should look like up to this point. Step 5. Next we will be drawing the ears of the dog. For this we will want to draw 2 ovals, about the same size as the feet of the dog. One oval attaches to either side of the dog's head, approximately halfway between the top and bottom of the head. Step 6. Now we're going to draw a curved line starting from the top right of the dog's head and going to the last foot on the right. The line starts above the ear on your right and ends at the right half of the last circle. This step may be a little confusing, but it should look roughly like a quarter of a circle when you're done. This will be the body of the dog. This is what your dog should look like up to this point. Step 7. The next step is to draw the tail coming from the back of the body of the dog, about 3/4 of the way along the line we just drew. It looks like a triangle about 2 inches long and 1 inch wide that points off to the right, curving slightly up to the tip. The base of the triangle is the 1 inch section of the body that it's coming from. This is what your dog should look like up to this point. Step 8. On each foot of the dog, draw 2 vertical lines half an inch apart that are half as long as the circle. These should look like 2 tick marks coming from the base of the foot. Make sure not to draw these on the jowls, just the feet. The last step is to add some eyebrows to the dog. These are 2 downward-facing crescent-shaped lines, each one about half an inch over each eye of the dog. We're done! This is what your dog should look like when it's finished.